Hello everyone and welcome to today's video where I'm going to talk about some words and phrases from a popular TV show that you should not be using in real life. And I'm going to give you some helpful words and phrases like idioms and phrasal verbs that you can use instead. My name's Yara and this is the Iwa channel where you can improve your English by watching so many helpful and interesting videos. The words and phrases I'm going to talk about today are from the very popular show Bridgerton. So let me know in the comments if you're watching Bridgerton and if you like it. If you are watching this show, then you might know that this show takes place in the 19th century, which is over 200 years ago. But the English language has changed so much since then, so no one really speaks like that anymore because it would sound really unnatural. Watch the video until the end to see these words and phrases and to make sure that you are not using them in real life, and to get some really helpful alternatives that you can use all the time. By the way, even if you don't watch Bridgerton, you're going to find these phrases super helpful, so keep watching. Before we start, don't forget to press the subscribe button so you can see all our future videos. Let's start with the first outdated phrase that you should never use.
You're the bane of my existence.
You are the bane of my existence. To say that somebody is the bane of your existence means that this person is really annoying or causes you a lot of sadness. And it even means that this person is the source of your sadness. But we would never use this word in real life and modern English. Nobody would ever say to somebody, you are the bane of my existence. So let me give you two alternatives you can use. One way is to simply say, you make me miserable. You make me miserable. And this means you make me really sad and really upset. And the second one, which is a common idiom, is you are a pain in the neck. A pain in the neck. This means that you are really annoying and difficult to deal with. Obviously, you don't have to say it directly to the person, but maybe if you're talking about somebody that you don't really like, you can say, for example, he is a pain in the neck. And this idiom is really informal, so you should never use it with a boss or with a teacher or with somebody you don't know really well. Now let's see the second phrase together.
Why is it that you dislike me so?
Because you vex me.
You vex me. Vex. What do you think this word means? This one is a little bit similar to number one, and to vex someone means to cause them either anger or trouble or to really bother them in some way. But this is also never used in modern English, so I have some really great alternatives for you. If someone makes you really angry, you can say to them, you piss me off. You piss me off. And this one is really informal, so you should only use it with your friends or people that you know really well. The next four all start the same way. They start like this. You drive me. You can say you drive me crazy, you drive me bananas, you drive me nuts, and you drive me up the wall. And they all mean you make me so angry. And again, you can use these if you're talking about somebody else. Maybe you're talking about some annoying coworker, and you can say, he drives me up the wall, or he drives me nuts. And all of these phrases are also informal. Now moving on to number three.
Oh, I do relish a challenge.
I do relish a challenge. Relish. What does this mean? It means to really like or enjoy something or to get pleasure from something. Now this word is used sometimes, but there are much more common alternatives like the words enjoy or like. And I have a really good idiom for you that means the same thing. Get a kick out of. Get a kick out of. You may be wondering, what does kicking have to do with liking or enjoying something? And it has nothing to do with those things, but this is just how we say it. We say I get a kick out of something if we mean I really like it or I enjoy it. You can also use get a kick out of plus a verb plus ing. For example, I get a kick out of playing basketball with my nephew. Now let's take a look at number four. Number 4 is not a phrase like the other ones, it's a word. So let's see the clip and you try to find the uncommon word here.
If one of you utters a single word.
The word is utter, utter. And it's used as a verb here, and it simply means to say something or to make a sound with your voice. But nobody really uses this word, we just say the word say. So instead of utters a single word, we can just say says a single word, and it means the same thing, but it's much more common to use. Now let's look at the next word together.
Or should I say, hatching my plans?
Hatching my plans. Hatching. Can you guess what this word means? To hatch a plan means to create or decide on a plan, especially a secret plan. But again, this word is not really common and nobody ever really uses it. I've been speaking English my whole life and I've never heard somebody say hatching my plans. Instead of hatching, I have a phrasal verb that you can use. Come up with. Come up with, and we can say a secret plan. For example, you can say, I'm coming up with a secret plan to start a new business. Another alternative for hatching is plotting, and the base form is plot, to plot. And to plot also means to come up with a plan, but it's usually either something evil or something funny like a trick or a prank. For example, they are plotting to rob a bank. Okay, now moving on to number 6, which is a really uncommon thing to say. Let's see the video.
Seeking those answers shall prove fruitless indeed.
Seeking those answers shall prove fruitless. This whole sentence is really unnatural, but especially the last 3 words, shall prove fruitless. We use fruitless to talk about something that is unsuccessful or that does not produce good results, especially after a lot of hard work. Here are 3 great alternatives that you can use. Useless, pointless, and unproductive. For example, trying to improve your English speaking without actually speaking is pointless. I can also say it's useless or it's unproductive. If you have a friend who's learning English and possibly watching Bridgerton, why not share this video with them? And now let's look at number 7, which I'm 100% sure that you will never hear anybody say in real life.
I don't care about a dish wench. I wish to be entertained.
I wish to be entertained. To be entertained means to have fun or to be amused by something, which means to like it, find it enjoyable, or find it funny. But I think the only time you will ever hear somebody say, I wish to be entertained, is maybe if you're listening to a king or a queen and they are talking to their servants. They might say to them, I wish to be entertained. Like, come on, servants, do your job, entertain me. But in real life, with friends, with family, at work, you would never hear these words and you should never say them. The way the sentence is formed is very unnatural. Instead, we would just simply say, I want to do something fun. For example, I want to listen to some music or I want to watch a movie. And here is a super helpful and really common way to say I want that you may not have heard of before. It's I feel like. I feel like. We can use this plus a verb plus ing. For example, I feel like reading a book or I feel like listening to music. So those are all the words and phrases for today, but now I have a quiz for you about one of the idioms that I talked about in this video. Let's see if you can remember it. The idiom to get a kick out of means A, to make someone angry, B, to enjoy something, or C, to create or decide on a plan. Comment your answer below and I'll reply to you soon. I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to click the subscribe button below the video so you don't miss any of our future videos. You can also follow me on Instagram at Fun English Daily. Just read the description below for more details. And now that you're done watching this video, you should definitely go and watch my last video, which was about some of the most common mistakes that I hear English learners make. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye!